Hi, it's Hollow Aster, Kira, and we're back with another part of Baldur's Gate 3. So, last we left off, we got our asses kicked by all these stupid gnolls, but it's okay, because we defeated them. So let's open our journal. So we've got a lot of different stuff we can do, but I think we're going to start by going back to the grove and then camp, because Gale needs a magical item or his condition is going to worsen, and we need to talk to the infernal mechanic for Karlach. So let's go ahead and do that. Then afterwards, I think we're going to head towards the Risen Road and go for Waukeen's Rest. But yeah, everyone's looking pretty terrible. Well, we do have a short rest. We'll do a short rest.
That put the wind back in my sails.
We'll see if that helps and is any better. I don't remember what we're at spell-wise. Oh, Shadow Heart's tapped. Table's okay. We'll see.
Never a dull moment.
We'll see. For now, since we have Karlach in our party, let's go talk to Dammon, the infernal mechanic, about her heart. And since we already dealt with the whole druid situation, I don't think there's really a rush on long rests. We haven't long rested that many times anyways. I think we're only at 3, so I'm really not that worried about it. So probably before we do anything else after Waukeen's Rest, we will go and take a long rest, because then I'm thinking we go for the swamp, because we still need to talk to Auntie Ethel. Okay, here's Dammon.
Something to ask.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
Did he just smell it?
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
I love Dammon. He's great.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever
Yeah,
put that
man.
engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
Sure.
I might be
whatever
able
you
to
say,
help.
dude.
But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
I mean,
Hey soldier, I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
absolutely. Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
I forgot we already found some, so that's
the weight
handy.
of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart
It's
should
funny
be.
that it's described as the blaze
Must be
of
quite the
chaos,
experience.
because at least in Pathfinder, hell is very lawful. So
Give me just a moment.
it would be interesting to have something very distinctly infernal described that way.
And I think...
I get it, but
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
I like how they don't even pretend to try and figure out how she's installing it. They're just like, we're just gonna do a little back angle here.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less...
Like, does she just
changeable.
open her chest up?
Cheers, mate.
Like
Pleasure.
a
And
furnace
as for the
door,
heat,
or what?
I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving
Or
up.
does she just kind of ingest it like Gale does?
Could be if the combustion chamber had its own
We'll never know.
insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's
Fable's
Gate.
like, these
If
are
I'm
a lot
worth
of
my
big
salt,
words,
I'll have
man.
figured something out by then.
I just got
Take care,
here.
karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Ooh, and now karlach wants to talk, of course.
Dammon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to camp real quick. And let's chat with Gale. Oh yeah, he looks terrible. He looks... What's going on, buddy? Hey.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
I know that he was trying to say is that he's surprised that that's all Mizora did to him for defying him, but that was a weird way to word it, my guy. He said, I feel like Will wasn't punished enough. Leave the man alone. He's trying his best.
That is most gratifying to hear.
So I said, I think I have a magical
May I?
artifact that you'd be interested in. I really don't have a whole lot of stuff. Oh, we'll give him that flail.
Thank you.
He's so weird. All better? You're not so hangry anymore?
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside.
Fable's
A
like, can I
metaphorical
get one of
demon,
them?
I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
So we can say, I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least. How do I know the real monster isn't you? Perhaps now you'd tell me what all this is in aid of, or your gratitude doesn't make up for what I lost. What are you going to do to compensate me? We'll just say the first one.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter.
That's fair.
Sincerely, though,
Poor guy can't have a magical
I
item
understand
collection,
I ask
though.
a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
I cannot wait to get Fable new clothes. Her drip is atrocious right now. We're gonna say, don't mention it. I'm glad I could help.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
I love Gale. He's got that autistic riz that I just admire heavily.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
That was the worst way you could have worded that ever. How does it feel to be a devil? He's not a devil. He just has horns. You have horns. We're gonna say you should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
So we can say, why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has? Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe take his soul to the hells for eternity. What do you mean what's worse than what she's already done? He didn't even get a tail. He just has horns. Relax. Can't we just attack her the next time she pops up? Or there must be some loophole in her contract that lets you out. We're gonna do that one.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
So I can say we can beat her if we put our worms together. I just fear what she will do to us next, or we'll see if it's worth it. We might need the pact after all. I'll say we can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Will, I love you. You're so wonderful. Okay. I think that's probably all that we need to do in camp. So let's leave camp. I'm gonna quick save. And we're gonna go to the Risen Road waypoint. And we're gonna make our way towards Waukeen's Rest. That is where those people we saved from the Knolls, that's where they said their like secret hideout or whatever was. So let's make our way there. We'll probably switch Karlach out for Gale soonish. It's hard to say because I love having Gale around because I love Gale. Not that I don't love Karlach. I also love Karlach a lot. Gale's just very funny. But it's very nice to have like a tank since none of us are really tanks otherwise. Shadowheart's kind of the next tankiest, but she doesn't like hit as hard as as I would hope.
Smoke. Something's burning.
And then we do plan on getting Minthara from the new now way of recruiting her without going the evil route.
I hear shouting.
So
Someone needs help.
we've got some no good stuff happening here. So let's have Karlach just go break this door down. Oh, oops.
Could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push.
Grand Duke Ravengard. Let's have Karlach do a strength check though. I don't think she would care about that at first. Hey, 22. Yeah.
Inside. Hurry. We don't have much time. Hello. Can you hear me? We hear you. Stay where you are. We don't have much time. Lie down.
There's an inferno waiting for us.
Alrighty. Let's run up these stairs and then I usually enter turn-based mode when we get up here. Let's have Karlach come to this door. Oops. That's why Karlach did it. Oh hey, at least she's over here now. That was funny. We'll have her strike this door as well.
Still in control. Just.
Fable we're gonna have run up here. We're gonna have her double action dash into this room and turn.
On my way.
Have Astarion come up here. He's gonna... Oop, that's not what I meant to do. He's gonna dash over here. He's gonna shoot the door and turn. Shadowheart's still downstairs.
We'll see what I can learn.
Girl.
Onward.
Honestly, she can just come out at this point. I didn't realize she got stuck on something. That's okay.
Quick! Get me out! Keep your distance down.
Okay. Have Astarion shoot the door again.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Fable's gonna
Seems
come
like
over
a
and
good
talk
moment
to
to
this
talk.
guy.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing thing off me!
So we can do a strength check to lift the wreckage ourselves, a bard performance check to pretend the beam is too heavy to lift, or an investigation check to shift the beam. So I guess we're gonna try an investigation check. I'm gonna have to have Karlach come back in here. We'll try an inspiration since we're max. Ooh, that was close. He is probably fine.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
I will have Karlach.
Easy as.
And I'll have her run in here, and she'll definitely be able to get it off of him.
Despite everything.
I'll have Fable shoot the door so that we can leave from there once we get him out. And then we'll have Astarion move in here. Come talk to Counsellor
We can
Florrick.
talk when you get me out of here.
Well then, get out. Okay. We've got a case file. Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Trent at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, or Merkel. As for the case for the defense, I don't know nothing about any gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal, and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff and how their guts were arranged, I don't know anything. Verdict, guilty. Sentence, death. Commuted to banishment, so not as to anger higher powers. Rip. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for
I wonder what the
them.
next move is. I must keep going.
Shadowheart, I guess, can loot the raider.
Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
You're welcome. Alright.
Watch your back.
Have Astarion come out, and we'll have him go that way too. With his triple dash, he will be getting far.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart can skip. Okay, Karlach. Let's try and get him out with Karlach.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
I'm trying, man. Okay, so now we can do a berserker strength test to grip the wreckage and fling it aside. So we will be doing that for sure. Critical success on top of it all. Way to go, Karlach.
Yes!
Whoa. She's so cool.
You did it! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Probably the door that I'm about to break. The door's that way.
The smoke! I can't see a damn thing!
Just follow me, man. Come on.
Right! I'll try to keep up.
Alright. Now we can go smack this door down. There we go. Ooh, and we can control him, so we're just gonna have him run right on out.
No time to rest. With haste.
Fable is gonna double dash, run in here. Hello. Whose turn is it? Astarion?
Just be quick.
Get in there.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Why is it doing that? Let's just exit turn-based mode. That was annoying.
They slaughtered everyone. Mary.
Okay.
Mary.
Gotta talk to him. Poor guy.
No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
We can say, what was that about a dowry? This isn't on you. There was no way you could have known. Count your blessings, at least you're still alive. So I'll just say this isn't on you. There was no way you could have known.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Well, please don't
Mary.
burn to death
No.
in the building, sir.
What's
Alright.
inside?
So we can loot all the goblins, but we can't loot the flaming fists or else they yell at us.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
You're welcome.
Are you all right? It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counsellor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid.
Sure.
Please, rescue Ravengard from
Who's
his drow
Ravengard?
captors. The council will reward you for your
What's the
effort.
council?
May I trust you'll see it through?
Who is Duke Ravengard?
The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain.
Is that true?
I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command.
By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero.
I don't got nothing of a dragon lady.
Tell me I can count on you.
Sure.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity.
Yeah, I guess that's
Go.
true.
You should pick up the
Although
drow
I don't know
trail
anything
with
about this
ease.
Duke, so
I
like
will seek reinforcements and join you
that's
when
why
I can.
Dirge is so funny to play.
Fist to
Because they're
work.
just like, I literally have no idea what any of this means. Okay, so I don't want the quarterstaff. Do I want the trident? No, I want the bow. Is it better? It's pretty much the same, but they get the lightning charges. I'll just keep the bow for now. Alright. Some loot.
Excellent armor. Strange place to find it.
Oh yeah, did we get some drow armor? I might put that on Astarion. Who was looting? Where did it go? Maybe I didn't. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll put the faded drow armor on him. Everyone looks so busted until Act 2. Except Karlach. Karlach looks fine. She always looks great.
All is ash and meat. One day I'll catch a break.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Well, guys, just walk around the fire and you'll be fine. Search this little haystack.
Hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Nothing.
What now? Feed for the beasts.
Everyone's failing their perception check.
Some starving beast would have eaten this
Holy-
hay by now.
Hey there!
Wow.
No one stopped me yet.
She said, hey there. She's so funny.
Need to find a way forward.
Anyways.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much. Something's on my
Hey, buddy.
mind.
What's going on?
You spot a man crouching between the shelves.
just as he spots you.
Bugger!
So we're gonna recite Rugen's passphrase, Little Serpent, Long Shadow.
Oh, helms, orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist.
Sure am not.
Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Alrighty. That I can do. Behind the wardrobe. Oh, down the hatch. I'm really excited to get a little bit farther and experience some stuff that I haven't yet, because I've done this part a bunch of times. Okay, here's the wardrobe.
Open up.
There we go.
Look at that.
So we will make our way down here, and we get a waypoint, which is nice. So let's come over here.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hey, it's just me.
Hold on. That's the lass who saved us from the gnolls. Let her in.
Rugen's kind of handsome.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out.
I hate this girl.
Come down then.
Like,
Seems you're a
relax.
friend of the family.
The importance of networking. He's so dumb. Every time I walk over those traps, even though I know they're not, like, armed, I'm always like, what if? What if they were like, come on in, and then we just get blown up? Okay, so we have to go talk to her first before we can do anything else down here. So I'm not even gonna look at anything.
Sealed lamps.
What'd you climb up there
Don't
for?
want to open flames where we're going.
Okay, let's let everyone get up, and then let's talk to her.
I owe you one for saving my people.
You're welcome.
The zhentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks.
I
Our
do
trader
appreciate
can
that.
show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rebel, what are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Cops. They always gotta be like that. Talk to Rugen again.
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The elf song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, we'll come back down. Because now, I want to buy some black dye. Oops. Oh my god. Please let me talk to you.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection sounds a bit more like kidnapping.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats, not so much.
So we can say, I meant to have Astarion do this. I think I can, I'm going to save. I think I can do forget the artist. Do you have anything else to trade?
Got some
and
interesting
then,
stuff
like, go
for a
back
friend
into
of
the
the family.
conversation. Okay.
Pleasure.
Well,
No need for this.
Let's have Astarion do it.
You don't want to keep Zaris wait.
I already talked to her.
Don't touch anything you ain't paid for.
Oh, that's a different guy. I understand. I was like, I literally already talked to her.
Well, don't you? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most... I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
We'll try the persuasion check. And we're gonna save. But I want Astarion to do this and not Fable, because you do lose Astarion approval for getting him.
Alright, so maybe I was fishing.
But
no fooling you.
Like I said, normally it's fine.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
But sometimes I just want to keep where I'm at. Because right now, let's see. Right now we're at neutral, so I'd like to be as close to good as possible before the goblin camp, because then we'll get a ton at the goblin camp.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch?
You were on discount.
No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know either, buddy.
Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
I wish we could beat that other guy. It's fine. I don't want to fight the whole zhentarim or whatever. So we'll say, I've never heard of you.
An affliction for which you cannot be faulted, this far from civilization. But my patron will be most grateful for your heroics. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Your Lady Janeth's runaway groom?
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with.
There always is,
but
buddy.
When Lady Janeth offered
That's
me a
what they
future,
all say.
well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint and to clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
Well, yeah. A truly horrifying dilemma.
Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider. Once I have made my way safely back to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I sure can't. I've already spent enough coin on you.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober.
Yes, as you should.
Suffering has become an old friend, after all.
Clear your head.
Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Let's move.
I thought we was packing.
Okay.
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting.
How many times am I accidentally going to click on this guy? Alright. Well, that was that. Let's go back to the Emerald Grove waypoint. And let's go to camp. Because everyone's pretty tapped. So we freed the artist, so we don't have this quest until Baldur's Gate. We're not going to be able to find our stolen belongings. I think it's bugged. Oh, we do need to steal the sacred idol, though. Maybe we'll do that next. Because we saved the refugees already. So we have to rescue the Grand Duke, finish the Masterwork weapon, which we can't do until we get to the Underdark. Oh, yeah, the book. Rescue the trapped man. We did that. Oh, we have to speak to him again? I guess we can do that. And then we have to talk to Will. So actually, let's go talk to that guy again. At Waukeen's Rest. I'm gonna go to the zhentarim hideout.
Moving in.
That feels faster than walking the whole Risen Road again.
Let's see what this does.
I wonder if they like carved this out or if there was just already caves down there that they just moved into. I feel like it makes more sense that there were already the caves down there. But I don't know. Okay. Let's come back into this building and talk to that guy again. Since I guess we needed to literally just give him a minute and then come back. I've tried to put all the fires out before here. I don't know if I just did it wrong, but I felt like they just started again. Oh, so we just have to ask him about the dowry.
For a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left.
So, I think I remember where the dowry is.
Great God, Helm.
I
Allow
think.
us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us safety.
I think it's over here somewhere. Giving it back to him, you get Astarion disapproval for, which is so stupid. But all of you guys walk up there. Someone.
That's curious.
Thank you.
Let's have a
Someone see it. Alright, let's read. The black silhouette of a winged serpent marks the top of this page. As always, take what you need but stock it up after. This is for everyone. Oh. Oh, that's right. The dowry is in the hay. That was a cache. I don't think we can get the dowry. I don't think it'll let us click on it again. Oops, don't go there. Go this way. We would probably have to like go get someone new from camp and bring them here to get a new check. Unless it's going to be very kind to us and let us try again.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Yeah, because I don't think they're getting a...
Feed for the beasts.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go talk to Will, though, because he has an exclamation mark.
Always a pleasure.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Waukeen's rest, then Florrick's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
It would appear so. Yes, the drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
So we have a lot of options here. I'm not going to do the Baldurian options because she doesn't know that. She doesn't even know her name. So the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard. Aren't you worried? Your father's been abducted. I can't trust you if you keep so many secrets. First Mizora, now this, or so. I'm not interested in your lineage. I'll just say the choice is clear. We should rescue the Duke.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father.
I always forget how to pronounce
this is
that
no
word.
drow plot.
Menzo Baranzan.
These absolute nutters, these
think I would
true
call it
souls
Menzo
are behind his
Baranzan.
abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
That's unfortunate. So let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
I hate that the only options sometimes are like, why are you keeping so many secrets from me? I just met you. You're not owed his entire life story. I will ask him what it's like being the son of a Grand Duke, though.
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldurin, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think?
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps.
Get this
First
man
as a fist
paladin
marshal, then as a
title.
duke.
This man is a
Vanquish
paladin.
evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
You don't look like a monster, Will. Oh my god. I can't imagine how hard it must be to, like, have something like that happen to you on force, but just the density to say that, for everyone to say that, not just Will, everyone to say that to someone who is a tiefling is so funny. They're just like, wow, I can't believe he's such a monster now. He looks so different. The man just has horns. Cut him some slack. We're gonna end the day, because we need some rest. Does anyone want to talk to me, please?
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it.
Ooh, you look like shit.
I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
We weren't using it, and it only sells for like $20. It's fine. Alright. No one ever wants to talk to me. Let's go to bed.
Let's see.
Let's use one of our packs.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know
Finally,
something
some
is wrong.
good soup.
Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Oh, I should have healed him before this.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
You look like you need some
There,
blood, buddy.
in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Kicking my feet. I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do trust you. Don't you worry. I do. I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
I mean, fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Absolutely.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
I like how it's described. It's interesting. Okay, so we can persuasion, that's enough. Push him back as a strength check, melee attack, and just stake him, or let him continue. I think it would be kind of funny if we just let him continue, but I don't think we get the approval if we do, but I will let him continue the first time.
You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
Oh no, what a shame. Now we'll try the persuasion check. Eesh, it's pretty high, but I'm getting a +8. Oh yeah. Definitely got it.
Of course. I was just swept up in the moment.
I'm sure you were, buddy.
But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy.
We'll say I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
He just needed a little slurp. Just a little sippy. I can't blame him. I would probably be hungry too. I can blame none of these people for anything. They are all just chasing their bliss. So, we are all healed up. So now we have bloodless. So we'll have a -1 to our attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. And he has happy, so he'll have a +1 to those things. So we will have bloodless indefinitely, pretty much, because we're just going to let him feed on us every night. For
Good
no
morning.
reason. It's for
How
the
do you
bonuses.
feel?
It's for the stat bonuses. No other reason. So we can say, I'm fine, I just feel a little woozy. My neck hurts, how do you think I feel? Or I feel awful, we won't be doing that again. So I'll say I'm fine, I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire? Any other drawbacks I should know about? Or pity, I thought you'd be more powerful. So we're gonna do the first one.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Hey, whatever you say, man. What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite? If I can help, just ask. We're in this together. Or figure them out quickly. I don't want many more surprises. I'll say if I can help, just ask. We're in this together.
You're such a sweetheart.
Thank you, I know.
I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Vamps don't scare me, as long as they keep their teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
Well,
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
don't worry, you won't. I will. But this confrontation is funny because, like, I just did a horrific, brutal crime 2 nights prior. And when everyone woke up, they were like, that's crazy. Anyways, and in this one, they're like, you better not do anything to me. They're just like, oh, you're fine, Dirge. You wouldn't hate crime me. Astarion might, though. So we can say, enough, we need him, like it or not. I trust him, he won't hurt us, or if you don't like it, you can leave. I'm going to say I trust him, he won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty. To work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay. Talk to him again.
Hello, my dear.
So, we have a lot of options now. So we can say, tell me about your history. How does someone become a vampire exactly? Or about you biting me. I did it wrong the first time, and not the first time. The last time that I played through this, I did it wrong. I clicked the wrong thing, and like I couldn't get him to beat on me again the next night. It was so weird. So we'll say, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I mean... So we can say, absolutely not, maybe later. I just need to know how we'll feed you in the future, or just a warning, try that again and I'll destroy you. We'll say, maybe later?
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Facts. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
So, in theory, or so they bite you, you bite them?
Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Alright. Okay, so I think that's pretty much going to be it for this part. We finished off Waukeen's Rest, and we finally got our cutscene with Astarion. I feel like it takes forever on Dirge, but I think I also just got lucky the first time I played it. He bit my character the very first night, like the very first long rest, but it's fine. I think next time we're going to head to the swamp to talk to Auntie Ethel. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.